Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 204 of Moogle Radio. Yes, we're back, and actually on time for once. I think we're on time. The last few episodes we've been kind of not on time, but we're back. Paul, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay, actually. A little bit worried about this weekend, but doing good. Doing good.
I mean, me too, for different reasons.
Well, yeah. Well, you're actually doing charity work, if I remember correctly, this weekend.
Well,
and
I'm going to get my ass kicked for charity work.
I mean, I'm going to get my ass kicked as well, but not for charity, just regular day. So.
And I've got world tournament, and I've still got to make videos. It's
Busy.
not good. But good to see you. And now, I would say one of our topics would be the 7.1 storyline, but I don't think you have finished it still, because it's understandably you're a little bit burnt out from the game, for reasons.
A little bit.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit burnt out.
And guess what? You've got 6 months at least until. Well, no, sorry. You got at least 2.5 months until 7.2. So I think you've got plenty of time to actually complete the content if you really wanted to. So yeah, you have no rush. Take your time, but. And I'm sure if anyone wants to actually hear thoughts on 7.1, go check out all the different other content creators that have posted stuff for 7.1. There is tons of coverage on that. So, but joining us is the lovely Raijin. Hopefully I said your name right, or Prismind. What do you prefer, Raijin or Prismind?
I accept both, given that we talk about the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV.
I thought you were going to say Final Fantasy VIII because Raijin is from 8, right?
Oh my goodness. Someone has seen my social media in the last couple of days and my general distaste for 8.
Really? Wait, I didn't know that. Wait, you don't like 8?
So, quick speed run of this is, my problem with 8 is the most simplest problem. The ending pretty much says that this is a time loop and was bound to happen, and that just destroys the entirety of the story for me. Based on what I've seen and everything else, it already puts the instance of, well, this was going to happen regardless, so you won anyway. And it kills that story concept of, succeeding and doing good and pushing against odds, because that's why 8 is one of my top 3 most hated Final Fantasy.
Okay, before we move on, what are the other 2? Because I don't think 8 is one of my top hated. 12 is my top hated. I really hate the
12. Yes. 12 is also very much hated, mostly because a lot of build up in the beginning and it just dies down I got the game literally a month ahead of time for free, quote unquote, and I lost interest in it in the first hour after the first boss or so. So it went into a way where they were trying to be very open but also not guided, and it was a very big distraction. And then
as someone who played 11, as someone who played
11,
it just felt like a disappointment. 11, number 12 to me. It just
felt
felt like
it did. Yeah. And then just for odds and ends, my third one is 15, and that's literally because I started the intro and didn't even get the car fixed in the first couple minutes. I just got distracted. I wanted it to be the version it was supposed to be when it was mixed with 13, and that never happened. So I can't be mad, but I didn't play it enough. I bought it.
Can I tell you that you should go back to 15 just because you don't have to play as the boy band anymore? A lot of people don't seem to know that. So if you
I did not know that.
Yeah. You can actually make your own custom character and play as your own custom character through the storyline. You do not have to play as Noctis and that. You can make your own character and play through the whole campaign as your custom made character. I'm sure there's some beats later on that you have to switch, of course, for story reasons, but you can make your own character now, which is cool.
Okay. That sounds worth it. My only question at that point is, I assume my custom character has no voice, right?
Yeah, which is fair.
Yeah, that's fair, and I'm not arguing. I play Final Fantasy 14. Of course, I'm used to not having a voice.
Yeah, but I'm dyslexic. I have to fucking read. I don't like reading.
Yeah, but in some ways, that way you can make it more entertaining by making it whatever the hell you want.
I have to admit, Final Fantasy 15 for me was probably one of my favorite Final Fantasies. Maybe because I haven't played the other Final Fantasies like a lot of people have. Like, I am thinking about picking up 7 on PC and possibly a playthrough of that. I might play again because I never did I did the main story of 15, but I never did the DLCs, and apparently the DLCs are really good. So I kind of want to pick up the DLCs as well. I might pick up 15 in the DLC because I didn't complete the DLC. I do kind of want to pick up 12 because that's the one with Fran in, right? That's the one with the Vieira Fran, right?
Yep, Fran's in that one.
So I kind of want to play that. I have it on the Switch, but I kind of want to stream it type thing because I want to because I need to broaden my horizon with Final Fantasies because again I started at 13 and then just went up. I never went down. So and 13 is my favorite by far because it's my first and I like the characters. Cool. Besides Hope. Hope is fucking hopeless.
Yes. Hope is the worst character.
Hope in Lightning, like in Lightning Returns, he was cool. He was like
Hope. No, I don't think Hope's the worst one. Snow is the worst one.
No,
Snow. No,
he's not the worst.
Snow just looks too creepy to me, though. To be fair, like I'm sorry, but the girl he's chasing after looks like 12, while he looks.
I will agree with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a little creepy.
Like. She looks a lot older in the later games, which is fair. That's fine. But in the original game, she looks way too young for him. Now, she is of age, I think, but it's just the way she was designed and the way he was designed didn't look right. Even if they are probably like 2 years apart, it's just the actual designs of the character just didn't mesh with me.
Yeah, like
I felt creeped out.
Big lad, big boy, but like small petite girl.
Well, even that's not that bad. With his facial hair and his build, he looked, I'd say, late 20s, possibly early 30s, and she looked 15.
He was, 21?
Yeah.
His design age 21.
I would say that more 28 to 30 to me.
He did kind of look like,
Like, I feel like I look younger than him in some places. And I'm 37.
But honestly, Snow in I think Lightning Returns. Fuck me, did he get dark real quick?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
God, damn.
If I'm gonna rate my worst Final Fantasy games, then the first one is Type 0. I'm sorry, Type 0 was up there as one of my worst. I couldn't play it, and I know I should go back at one point and play again because they patched it. But when it first came out, the blur was so bad. It was one of the few games that's ever given me motion sickness because of how blurry it was. Everything was blurry. It was just horrendous.
Type 0 is one of the first Final Fantasy games where I bought and did not play. I literally paid money to have it.
I even bought the collector's for it.
Basically, it's just a standalone game, right? Like it was just a standalone Final Fantasy game. It wasn't to do it wasn't in the main kind of series.
No, it was a spin-off of 13 originally, right? I think. And then it became its own thing. Because the Type series...
Yeah, it was also a spin-off.
Yeah, it was going to be part of 13 until it wasn't. So... But no, then you had... Then Final Fantasy 12 is probably my second hatest. And then Lightning Returns. Just because I don't like games with time limits. That's the only reason. I don't like time limits in my games. The game itself is not that bad. The action, everything else now. Anyway, sorry, Raijin.
Oh no, I was gonna say the funny part is I don't hear people complain about the time factor. I hear people complain that only play as one character. That's their biggest issue with Lightning Returns.
I don't mind that much. To be honest.
I feel Lightning Returns was just mainly focused on lightning. Hence, it's in the name, Lightning Returns. I felt it should have been a standalone game, more of a DLC to 13. Because that's how it kind of felt with playing one character. But in the end, it was all right. I kind of want to go back and play it again, but there's me saying that I need to broaden my horizon of playing again other Final Fantasy games. I have 10. I don't know how 10 is the one with Titus, right? With the fucking annoying ass laugh. I need to play that. I think I've got. I think I like the 10 and 10.
All I ask is if you play 10, please don't be my friend who will play all the way up to 10 and stop before the last boss or two. And She has literally like 6 copies of the game, and then she just stops at the last part because he doesn't want it to end.
What it's
Aw.
in. Now, games have got to come to an end at some point. To be fair, I can't be saying that because I'm holding off on playing the last quest
can't
of
say
Dragon
much.
Age Velguard. So
I haven't finished.
I'm
I haven't finished my playthrough of 10 again because I've been replaying that, and I've never finished Baldur's Gate 3, so I can't really say that. So
yeah,
I'm
but
pretty bad.
we're setting out for next year though, when
Yeah,
the cross
that'll be next year.
cross console stuff comes.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
And I'll make sure he'll complete it because it'll be like on Thursdays.
Good.
But yeah, it's like I can't remember because obviously you got Final Fantasy 7 that. Fantasy.
I think you'd like 10-2. 10-2 is probably one of my top 3 favorite Final Fantasy games. Not counting MMOs. If I'm just counting single player Final Fantasy based titles.
I should get that Dawn Trail right.
So
I already got it.
but I'm a sucker for pain, so anything with
Nine's
pain.
the one with Scroll, right?
No, 9 is Zidane.
Yeah, 9 is Dane and Steiner and Vivi and Best Boy Vivi and
Oh yeah, 9's with
They,
the
them,
the
whatnot.
monkey boy, right? That Viper
Yes.
was based from. Okay, so where was Squall from? Was that like 8?
8.
Squall's from 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here
Yeah.
currently looking through.
Because the reason why I said Raijin from 8 for you is because isn't that the name of one of Cypher's friends?
Yes, it is one. That is also a thing
Oh,
I always remember every once in a while that I picked the name and someone's brought it up before, and I'm just like, yeah, I forgot that person exists, but
Oh,
I have lore now.
I'm trying to remember who
God,
the
yeah.
other one is now. The
Final
other...
Fantasy 11 Ultimate Collector's Seekers Edition. Oh, so
Anyway, I guess we should get on topic because we've completely gone off topic, which is just...
I mean, we're talking about fantasy.
To be fair, though, at least we're talking about Final Fantasy instead of just random food, which is rare thrust.
Yeah.
At least it's random Final Fantasy, not food related stuff. I guess while we're talking about Final Fantasy stuff and random stuff, you can win an Endwalker Collector's Edition for some reason.
Yeah,
Why is it Endwalker, Square? Do you just
So,
have that many in stock? Sorry, carry on.
so my guess is, and this is my weird fantasy of life, is they saw how well Shadowbringers was doing, and then realized that they had to maximize that energy, and then pumped out as much Endwalker Collector's Editions. And of course, they sold out. People freaked and panicked. People whined and cried. They decided to go get more. And as I've seen in the last couple months or so, I always see every once in a while that those same Collector's Editions keep popping up. And I think they've realized they can't get rid of them anymore. They can't get anyone to buy them because Dawn Trail's out. So they have to now give them away. Now, in hindsight, that's a good deal because that statue is a very decent one.
Yeah, unlike the Dawn Trail one, which is not very good.
I don't hate the Dawn Trail one. I just think it just bursts with the energy that Endwalker has. Which the irony is, I got my Endwalker. First one broke. Got a replacement. I got a friend who needs one. So if I'm putting in for the same contest, so if I win, I'm gonna end up giving it to them.
I think the only thing I'd want is that Loperate keychain. That's the only thing I'd probably want out of this. I don't care about anything else. I want that Loperate one.
That is good.
But unfortunately, I will never win one of these, so I'm fine.
My question is there a noted amount of how many of them are going to be given away?
One.
No.
Only one?
Only one.
Oh, yeah. So, sorry, one winner from each region will be selected through the random drawing to win.
So there'll be a couple, but only one.
Mouse pads and the Art of Resurrection Among the Stars art book. And then 2 runners-up from each region will be selected through a random winning draw and gain 1 Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker Gaming mouse pad and the art book. So
Square Enix, I know you have plenty of these. Just give out at least 10 of them.
to each region.
Yeah, per region. You lose nothing other than the graces of people wanting to interact and enjoy the thing that you are giving away. Just do it.
I mean, technically, they would lose money because manufacturing costs to make the statue and to make them print the art, so they would technically lose money. But that is just from a technological
I mean, they've
standpoint.
probably already. The thing is, though, Paul, this is already stuff that they've made that's probably just gathering dust. So in
Yep.
some ways, it'll be space in those rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Make the space.
but yeah. By the way, there's 7 regions. I just looked: America, Colombia, Puerto Rico, 1, Canada, excluding Quebec because Quebec's a pain in the bum. For anyone that doesn't know, I found out that Quebec has a rule where you can't win like giveaways. It's illegal. Giveaways are illegal in Quebec. I could be wrong about this. And
Yeah.
anyone in Quebec, instead, you actually have to do a question to get. Like they can do a giveaway, but if you win it, you have to answer a question to make it a not a random chance that you've won it. There can't be RNG involved in winning. So if you win it, they'll be like, okay, so you've won the lottery. You've won $5 million. What's 1 + 1?
Oh my god, it's a window.
So you have to answer a really simple question, and then it's considered not a giveaway. But of course, they can't exactly do that with this because then they'd have to actually organize stuff, and that's why so many companies don't include Quebec with giveaways. Anyway, but I could be wrong. Please, if you're watching this on stream or if you listen to this podcast, contact me and tell me I'm dumb. The United Kingdom, Sweden, Germany, Australia, and France. So yeah, those are the ones that can enter, and you have to be over 18. So, and you've got until December 20th to enter. So you'll have a couple of days by the time this goes live on Podbean.
Mm-hmm.
I might enter just so I can have it in my box still on a chair somewhere and just leave it there, like I've done every other one. Yeah.
Two, you have 2.
Then I'll have 2.
It's like having those 2 houses you have.
Yeah. Well, talk about more 14. Starlight Celebration starts on the 16th of December, which is when this podcast should go live on Podbean. So the 16th of December, the artwork looks cute. It starts in Gridania, and there's a cute little Chocobo Mount outfit parting. So I'm excited, and I like the picture. It looks cute. All of this is cute.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts on this, Raijin?
Let me first say, Christmas events are generally good in the game. Let me also say, I'm so glad we're actually getting several items in this event. Like, I don't always decorate my house, but the fact that we're getting more than just like a part for a mount or a minion is a good sign that the seasonal event is well liked and probably a good storyline. I'm just hoping they continue this. Like the new year should be more than just, the helmet and something else. I hope it's something more than that. Actually, the game is this is going to be the 12th year. So we should be done with all of the Zodiac helmets this next cycle. So hopefully we'll see what happens in the future. But this event, I think, will be a good Christmas event. I will just make sure that I put it on my calendar so I don't miss it like I did, I think, one of the Little Ladies Days that I usually miss.
Little Ladies Days was really good in terms of items, I should say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the events are always good. I think I literally always forget. Like, the yearly event, the Meteor event, I completely missed this year because I was doing the summer event and then completely forgot to start that one. And I'm like, well, I will have to buy that minion later.
Yeah, when it goes on the Mog Station.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, the Final Fantasy store. It's not called the Mog Station anymore.
Now I'm biased, and I really love the Final Fantasy 11 music over the 14 when it comes to Christmas. And with all the Final Fantasy 11 collab stuff, I would have loved if the Final Fantasy 11 music was given for free. Is the event, but that's just me.
Here's a question: Do you think any of the new Final Fantasy 11 characters that are introduced at this point will interact with things in the 14's Christmas event at all?
Nah. I guess they might. Nah. I doubt it.
I want that to happen one time. Just make it feel like these things are coinciding with events.
But
I will add-
like them.
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Chile.
I will add, I like the fact that they've got a separate cup along with the stack of cups. So that way it's a slightly easier to customize than if they just added the cup with the stack. Like if they'd have a separate cup in front of the stack. So it's easier for you to make a layout by doing this. Now, it'd also be nice if they... no, actually, no, that wouldn't work. That's dumb. I'm dumb. Oh, shut up. Paul, carry on.
Can I buy a mini cup? Can I buy, like, set up as a bowling alley, knock down the cup? I mean, that could be a great, for people that do, like, the RP and quite cool. Knock down the cups and they have to, like, I don't know, roll a number. Say, roll a dice of 6. You know, if it's, like, 3 or higher... say like 4 or higher, it's knocked down, you've knocked it all down, or like under that, they don't knock it down and be like a little prize thing for RP events. I think that'd be pretty cool.
That sounds like a challenge I did recently. It was fun, where it was called the Spicy Food Challenge in game, where your character started with 100 HP, and then you rolled, and then the number you rolled was how much damage you took from the food you ate.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you had to just keep rolling low to try and survive as long as possible. So
it's like a food challenge, but in game. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
But no, what I was going to say is, I wish they had kind of. I know it'd probably be a lot of work for obviously people that are just starting out the game or not even, but have other Christmassy or other events in different city states. Basically, with say, have one on the first. Have one where it's always like green and all those people over there having like a Christmas thing over there. Then 1 year it could be at the Domin Enclave and stuff like that. But again, obviously they have to lock it to city states because they want people that are either just starting out or a low level to do it. But it would be a cool idea if they did, all the characters from all the other expansion type thing. You get to spend either Christmas, Halloween, or all the Little Ladies' Day and all these different other city states, and not just the 3 main cities.
Okay, I've got an idea for you guys. How about this? Okay, you want it in different states, but you're worried because you've got to be low level that they won't have access to like some of the higher level, like Ishgard or like Tural or Idleshire or something like that.
Yeah.
What if they make an instanced version of those areas? So that during the quest, you get teleported into a small section of the zone instead of just the normal zone.
Yeah, that could work.
I would be okay with that.
And that way, that small section of the zone is like more Christmas decorated. So yeah, that way it gives people a chance to. Sorry.
I was gonna say it's like similar how they did the Fall Guys event, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just thinking that way people can experience the new zones, the new towns, without being high enough level, while also doing the event.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But obviously, you got to make it less spoilery. So
that's why I said have it an instant small area, because that way they can't just run off and click the teleport as well.
Guys are, I've got this place now, and I'm only like level 15.
Yeah, so just make it like a small area that's like locked off. Well, talking about Dawn Trail, the Dawn Trail Collector, Dawn Trail, is it not? Yeah, okay, yeah, I was right. The Standard and Collector Edition and the full Complete Edition, which has the Standard and Collector Edition, will be on sale starting from today. Look at that. We did this, which would be in the past if you listen to this in the future. Or it's over if you listen to it too far in the future. But from Thursday the 12th of December until the Thursday the 9th of January, or on Xbox till the 3rd of January. It's not on sale on PlayStation. It's only on Xbox and PC.
Well, shit.
I just noticed that it's not on sale on PlayStation. So yeah, it's discounted on those. So yeah, just remember though, if you are playing the free trial, if you do purchase this with the complete edition, that you will be locked into having a monthly sub. So you will then start having to purchase sub. You will have a 30-day for free, but just a warning about that.
It's not even on Steam either. It's only the Square Enix store as well.
Yeah.
So it's only available on the Square Enix store, and it's only available on the Xbox Microsoft store.
Well, here's a question: did the Steam holiday sale start yet? Because I'm pretty sure will start when that sale starts?
Currently, no. It's Bandai Namco's little 90% off sale today.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
So that might
actually,
be a
oh,
delay.
oh, I like about this. Oh, Dragon Balls. Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Oh, games. Oh, I get paid in 15 minutes. Oh, oh no. Help.
Oh no, my paycheck.
Oh no, it's gone. What happened there?
And it's gone. Ah,
Funny that you've said this because I'm literally looking at Square Enix store again, and I'm like, I keep finding the urge to buy more things, especially because the part of that new album is being released, and I really want to have more of good Square Enix music.
Hot music.
Pulse is such a good album. I hope they make more of them. Like every expansion needs to have a Pulse version of music.
That would
So
be
good.
That would be pretty dope. I enjoy because I think someone in my FC house has the orchestra roll for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear it every time I go in there to do something or to repair or just sitting there and just mess around with some friends. It's like, oh, all right, this is pretty decent music. What's going on here? Some bopping music. But then again, you can't say Final Fantasy does not have good music. 'Cause I think nearly all the Final Fantasies have decent music.
Oh yeah.
Not just obviously you have Soken that it's just amazing because obviously 14 and 16 stuff amazing. 10 out of 10. I loved it.
No, it's 11. Oh my goodness, I'm so mad of listening to all the new music, and they've released a new version of Close the Distance, and I have never had the moment to cry and be head banging at the same time in my life until now. And so much emotions. That team, they do some magical work.
They did some good stuff. What was these? Was it the second boss? Not the second boss. The I can't remember what the trial was. It's like the fire dude in Endwalker Post stuff with Zero. It's like the fire dude.
Yeah.
And he had some great music in that. I loved that.
Mm-hmm.
That one was.
Oh,
I was like,
so
oh. And I was like, oh, every time I get that for a roulette, I'm like, yes, turn that battle music straight up. I'm sitting there bopping. I don't even care if I'm dying. I'm sitting there bopping away yeah. There's some good stuff. Oh, yeah. To be fair, the music in Dawn Trail has been pretty good. I like the music every time I go into there. It feels like I'm going into the Lion King.
Oh yeah, no, I enjoy almost all of the Tuliolo music. Well, it's part of Section 9. I can't remember what is it called? I can't remember. It's something 9, right?
Solution 9.
Solution
Yeah,
9?
Solution 9. Why I'm thinking
Remember
Section 9?
Zidane's attack it's one of his limit breaks.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Well,
I will say
not limit break,
the only
right?
music
It's aura break or something I can't remember what it's called exactly. Traction. God damn it!
You're right there. Did you just have like a small stroke?
No, I'm like, God damn it! Why can't I remember what it's called?
limit break.
Limit break radio.
Trance. That was it. Trance.
Oh,
Their trance moves.
Oh yeah, there we go.
No, that's a genre of music.
Yeah, but it's also Zidane's. he goes pink.
Oh, sorry, that was just fucking petty.
Zidane goes from blonde hair to fully pink.
Oh my god, he's Goku Black.
He's going Super Saiyan Rose.
Oh no! How could this happen? He's gonna get a scythe and everything.
That was so cool. Let's see if I can find a picture. Okay, let's see if I can find a picture. It's not the tiniest picture in human history. Wyatt. Okay, that's slightly.
I mean, I was about to say something completely wrong, but I'm going to disframe myself.
So many times the image is like, okay, click that. Looks cool. 120 by 120. I'm like, great. For what? Postage stamps. There you go.
Oh my god, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, like a pinky purple. So. Yeah,
was there ever an explanation why it has to be a color for him? I know there was a reason.
Well, because he's Saiyan, right? It's because he's Saiyan. He's just half monkey at this point. He didn't go full monkey, you know. He didn't go full.
Well, no, they all go funny colored trunks, right? Because even Kuja, right? I wanted Kuja. I wanted Kuja in Dawn Trail.
Ooh, that would be cool.
I think when I finish off Dragon Age, if I eventually finish off Dragon Age, I've been so busy throughout the weekend. Like last weekend, I wasn't so busy, but I started doing a lot more Final Fantasy stuff. Then we played like Marvel Rivals, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna get any. I'm not gonna get any Dragon Age."
Marvel Rivals is good, but I will tell you, please finish 7.1 because this picture has just made me think of potential story plots for the next patch, and I would like that to happen, but I will not say anything.
Look, as long as they don't bring in Necron, I'm happy.
Now, imagine because we've been getting like bestial forms in the raid series. That's a Dane's going to happen in the raid series.
Yeah, like that could possibly happen too.
That would be pretty cool because the bestial souls, it could kind of work. Like shit, that could even be the little sister. The little sister becomes like the end game boss and turns into this and starts fucking beating on our ass. And I'll be like, I need to like beat the crap out of your two sisters. Like, calm your shit, like please.
I'm more shocked, and I will say this right now: if the little sister shows up in a fight, I will need her not to be in the last tier. In fact, I would like her to be in the next tier, and maybe in the last tier, a fusion of the three of them together.
Oh my god! Powerpuff like girls.
Yeah.
Power. Turns into the arcade. Hopefully, it doesn't turn into that because that looks fucking creepy.
That's Kuja.
That's true.
Look, I pissed off all.
It looks like a burst that just hit my window or just got hit by a car. Like the fuck?
Look, I pissed off a lot of
fucking dead.
Look, I pissed a lot of people off with my theory on what I want to happen in the final tier. So I'm going to keep pissing people off with what I want to happen in the final tier, and I'm going to love it if it happens. It's not going to happen, but every guest we've had on is very angry at what I suggest. So,
all right, tell me what it is.
Well, there's been so many talks of like different shard versions of characters in like Dawn Trail, right, in the city, right? People are like, oh, that's Hildebrand's shard. This is blah 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 shard. This is blah. You know who is a person that people know that really likes to fight people that has disappeared?
Oh, Xenos.
Yeah. I really want Xenos to be the owner of the Arcadion, of that shard. He's had, even our Xenos had like, we've seen him transform into a dragon and back, so we've already seen him have the ability to transform into monsters because it's already happened in our own universe. So it's not a stretch that Xenos in a different shard will have the same ability. I just like the idea that Xeno of this shard never found his Warrior of Light. So never found a challenger that makes him excited enough. So he just starts up this tournament. Yeah, he starts off this competition tournament just to have people fight each other. And then eventually when he finds someone strong enough to be the best, he then fights them himself.
So what you're basically telling me is the alternate version of Xenos is the Lulafell that runs the tournaments then, right?
Yeah.
I'm okay with the story. I'm okay with this.
He doesn't own it, I don't think. I think he's just the manager of it.
Yeah, he's just the manager. We haven't seen the owner yet, right?
We haven't seen the owner yet. We've seen like we've heard like a voice, but we've seen a voice typing out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I just want.
I actually like that version. I'm not gonna lie. I think that version is just a lot better than probably what they're gonna make. Yeah. So
he never met his Warrior of Light, so therefore he set up this so they can find the strongest, and by accident also find his Warrior of Light, so he can fight to the death. So yeah,
I'm okay with this plot. I will sign up for what you're selling.
Yay!
I really hope that this one is just him just with a ponytail and that's it. It's like oh yeah, we're gonna give him the dragoon effect. Oh, his hair back. I can't remember the dragoon's name for a second. Astidian. I couldn't. Yeah, give him the Astidian effect. Just put his hair in a ponytail. Makes him slightly more character progression.
I can hear Vicky unfollow us as you say that. I can literally hear Vicky. Wait, you forgot the name of Stinian, her husband? Unsubscribe, unfollow.
I mean, yeah, it's
Dishonor.
don't blame me because dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow,
Cow. Yes.
dishonor on your podcast. Get out of here. But no, the only reason I forgot about that is because my brain's can poop right now.
I'm rubbish with names
so
as well, so don't worry. I'm just joking around.
I still haven't done the story, so I'd like to. I wasn't impressed so much with the Dawn Terror story. I thought it was pretty lackluster for me. I think the only cool bit was like Guldur Jar Jar like become a bit of a badass. He's like the Deadpool of the series type thing. In my eyes, kind of anti-hero, but still hero-ish.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, a little bit. I will say every time people are going to have problems and find problems with Dawn Trail because it's a full new start of everything, and two, it has been a precedent that the first two games in the sections of the trio are good and the third one isn't. So it's quote unquote following the criticism that Stormblood took. I think this is a much better story than Stormblood.
Yeah, I agree. It's basically upgraded Stormblood, really.
Yep.
Now,
Yeah,
I'm going to say this, and I've said this in a lot of chats and a lot of podcasts, that because this is a new story, I still wish, and I've said it, I jump into everyone's Twitter accounts and pester them when they ever say this. I still wish that they would have included an MSQ skip with Dawn Trail so that new players with the new story can start with this new generation of characters. I wish that more Scions would have been left behind. As much as I love them, I would have rather have had a new story. By most, I mean, like, I feel like we should have gone with Kryl, Estinian, because Estinian has only really been a new Scion recently. Iron Veil is not really a Scion, but he should have joined us. And Graha...
anyway, due to...
Yeah, and Graha...
He had a part of the story.
Because
it was his
Graha... Yeah, sorry. And even though Graha is technically an old Scion, it's kind of newish because I compared to some of the others, he's not been around that much. I still wish that they would have and they could have easily had the MSQ and have the skip until, what was it? God, now I've forgotten numbers. 6.55, right? Because we're 7, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They could have skipped all the way to 6.55, so it could have been just before we went off to Rao, the skip, and then have a warning. You can start at this point, but several cutscenes may play in a row. If you wish to catch up on some of the story, you can do this here. And then they should just use the New Game Plus system to allow people to go back and experience the MSQ if they want to afterwards. That's it.
I think that would be better. Because we have New Game Plus, you can go back and do the story if you want.
Yeah.
That's fine. I think the twins should kind of stay in, but just look a bit older here and there, update their figures a bit.
Well, no, my plan was have these newer Scions in the base game, and then each patch introduce the Scions back in with each patch.
No. We want to get rid of the fucking cat girl. The cat girl can get the fuck out of here. Stoner can just fuck off. Jan, Jay, and Thancred are getting fucking old now. They need to retire and do their own thing.
They were doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just got in the way.
Yeah.
Tataru, I think Tataru can stay into it in the sense of she is hey, I am the money bearer of the Warriors of Light. If you need something, let us know type thing. And basically the emissary between all the stuff, which is really cool. But twins, Graha, and though we didn't get a complaint response that the Bun Boy is going to stay with us again, haven't done a new story, so I don't know if he's with us constantly or he's off to go do his own thing. This is the last time I see him. If that, I'm really sad because I liked him. Graha Tier's story was just well done since, he's just probably one of the best stories ever, honestly, when it comes to character progression and heartfelt. Astinian, again, everyone likes Astinian, and, he hasn't been in the story for a while.
Most people like Astinian.
Yeah, people like Astinian, but I'm going to tell you the honest opinion that I'm pretty sure that will never happen, that we split up most of the Scions in some concept. because we will always need them for characters for larger fights. So Vigarmender, we just happen to have 8 people. We will never have a scenario at this point unless we introduce more characters to get rid of the old ones.
That's what they need to do. It's a new story. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. Trail.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree with that sentence.
Isn't that a song?
But
yeah, it's sorry.
Okay, good.
It fits.
yeah, but I think the problem is Square is not willing to put a new bunch of characters, because at that point it seems like you're separating the fandom and the character interaction potential. So just like how every generation of Pokemon we get a couple new starters, but there's always there's always a Pikachu. There's always a couple things from the other regions. So
but
they don't want to do a full wipe away of everything like they did.
My favorite's Totodile, and I haven't seen Totodile come back in fucking forever. But I still like Totodile. I'm like, oh yeah, Totodile was a good character. It's a shame they're off doing their own thing. But can't make new characters. Shit, do you know what we need? We need a fucking Rogadin. We need an Elzen that's not male. Actually, no, we got a lot of Elzen. Maybe just another Lalafell character. Another, we need more diversity.
Yeah, we need new Lalafell characters. We need new Rogadins, and we definitely need some Midlanders. But I don't think we're going to get them anytime soon.
No, it's probably going to be in a couple of the other expansions or wherever the hell this story takes it.
Yeah.
Again, it could be but I forgot her name. Wooklamut, there it is. Wooklamut is now going to be a part of us. And obviously how we said on those that she's just going to be the kind of the envoy of Tolololoi. And obviously Smart Catboy, again, can't remember his name. That's how relatable this story has been to me. I just don't remember anyone's name. Kind of just he'll be stay there, kind of get technology, defendable stuff, and then Wooklamut will come with us. Chill. So it's not too bad. She's not as bad as a character than that Stormblood blonde bitch, but it could be better. So she's not too bad. Again, a lot of people are still pissed off that it was just her story, but then again, sure, it was her story. It was her town. She's the one that fight for it. We had no connection to this town. We were just there for help. She came and asked for help. We helped. It's the whole story. I get that. That was cool. Again, we got to saw, Ghoul Jar Jar be total badass and doesn't know how to accept Sanct as a thing. That is all fine. But I don't know where the story's taking me because one, I haven't done the story now, so I don't know where it's taking me. I think I got to the part where they were doing the what's it called? Safine's dead, yada yada yada. And I was about to say King Julian, but that's because I just watched Madagascar this morning. I completely forgot the other guy's name. Something Jar Jar, and it's not Jar Jar Binks. Remembrance thing. I thought, that's cool, a little patch to send up. Again, where I don't know where it's taking me. Again, I'm kind of burnt out of the game where it's not really keeping me along with content. That's why I think content is a little bit too thin right now because there's not much content to do. Other than log in, do my I'm gonna keep calling the tribe dailies, but they're called society something quest.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I do, and I come in and raid, and that's pretty much it. That is my Final Fantasy day. Unless of recent, where I've just been crafting and gathering on an old mess around kind of stuff. But that's pretty much it. And again, if you leveled all your things at level 100s, you literally have nothing to do. I would feel if I had everything to 100 doing these quests for the social people. I'm just going to call it tribe quest. I can't remember. If you do the tribe quest, you're literally wasting XP, and that's how I feel. There's always your Rika. Yeah, I guess. But I really want the moon stuff. I want the moon stuff to come. So chocobo breeding. Look, I leave that to Chili. Chili does the Rika and the chocobo breeding. So
yeah. By the way, By the way, if anyone doesn't know, I've always kept all my previous chocobo generations on a separate retainer. They're all every one of them. All 15 mums and daddies, it all still are in the farm on the retainer.
Oh, nice.
And again, like with content being so thin, so we've had Savage, we've had an
Yeah.
Ultima, we've had a 24-man, we've had a couple, we've had a dungeon.
We've had the same amount of content, and that's not an issue. It's the issue of the fact that they want people to keep playing. So they've kind of spread what they would normally drop at the same time over multiple different patches. And it feels like they're trying to pad the patch artificially. Like, normally we would have Hildebrand with the drop, right? But we're getting Hildebrand
This week.
next week, right?
I think it's next week, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually looking forward to because, one, he looks badass in the fucking trailer that I saw, and I was like, oh my god, we're going to have like some Neo type fucking shit. Like, here we go, we're going to the Matrix.
And then we've also got the Handing quest next week as well.
Mhm.
Yes.
Which, that would have probably dropped with 7.1 originally, rather than, like, was it 4 weeks later?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the only thing that's kind of new, of course, is the fact that we're getting the Alliance Raid. Well, Ultimate, Savage Ultimate, whatever you call it, Alliance Raid. That's new content. But that's dropping Christmas Eve, which would be 5 weeks later?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that, again, that feels okay. That I don't mind being later on. I understand because at least with the expansion drop, you have the normal raid, and then 2 weeks later you have Savage. And I think with patches now, right, you have the normal raid, and then 1 week later Savage. There's always a little bit of a gap now between normal and Savage. So having the Savage Alliance raid come out later than the normal Alliance raid, I feel like isn't too much of a problem. I feel like that's fine. But the Savage Alliance raid will drop 730 gear, which is equivalent to the Savage gear, and it's slightly better technically than the Alliance raid gear.
Yep.
Which means, and by the way, the Savage Alliance raid is farmable from what we can tell, from what I've heard.
Yeah, there's no cap to it. There is no cap to it.
Which is then frustrating, I'm sure, for Savage players because they've tried weekly, they farmed weekly to get this gear.
Yep.
And they still have lockouts, so they can't get the 730 gear they want for best in slot. But when the Savage raid drops in 2 weeks' time, people will be able to farm probably not best in slot 730 gear, but it's still 730 gear, which will be a stat increase for some players.
Yeah.
Like, it might be best in slot. We don't know what the stats are yet, so I
don't know what the stats are.
I don't want to say.
For what I've seen, it does look cool. I think me only did a video on it the other day or today, can't remember. Where he was like showing off. I think he was like showing off some of the stuff.
What do you say, Raijin? Sorry.
No. So here's my weird assessment. Spacing out content means we play more often, which is a good sign for Square to keep people engaged. It also means we are not jumping in and rushing through stuff and jumping off the game like has been happening with most games nowadays. But better point is, if you look at it a certain way, every time they space out some of this content, this is a good opportunity for people to start streaming and sharing the content that they're enjoying. And I think it's looking for the general long-term health of the game. It says, yeah, space out a few things, make sure those games are good and that people can enjoy like playing it and just observing it. I think it's a good standard for now. Plus, it's allowing Square Enix to give their team one, more time to work, and two, an extra week of vacation here and there. Because I know they have an extra week in the summer and an extra week in the winter. So like, I think spacing it out, yeah, we don't get to like take a day off and play all day, but we definitely could work the day of a release, come home, play a game, get all we can get out of it, and then do that again in like 2 more weeks, and then do that again, a month after that, and then do it again a month after that. I think this change will benefit us. It also makes sure that we just don't quit and resub. We will consistently be subbed in and have a need to play. Now, I almost have all 100. I have other jobs to play, but I'm not thinking about that because I'm enjoying the game and I don't feel the need to walk away. But I have friends who are more likely to be inclined to jump back in, not for 24-man, but they may jump back in for the new hard, was it 24-man? I don't even know what it's
Savage
called
24
anymore.
man
Yeah.
Cloud of Darkness.
By the
Yeah.
way, I
So-
can officially stream that on Christmas Eve, so I'm excited. I have a group,
Nice.
Okay.
so
There you
Sorry,
go.
it's called Cloud of Darkness Chaotic. Sorry, I
Yeah.
know that Savage.
yeah.
by the way, the
Chaotic.
mount will be sellable, so you'll be able to buy the mount as well.
Oh, that's cool because it does look really cool. I love that mount. It's so
Well, it's-
fucking cool.
There's 2 mounts, right? I'm excited
Yeah,
for
there's
both
2
of them.
I haven't seen the
Mhm.
second one. I've only seen the first one.
Which
is
one
like
did you
you
see?
are the Cloud of Dark. The one that's you are like the Cloud of Dark.
Okay, I like that one, but I don't know why. But I love the other one more. I know it sounds weird. The other one is the platform. You know, the floor of
Yeah.
the fight.
Yep.
That's
I
a
love that
mount?
one.
Yeah, that's a mount. It's the floor
That's
of the
an
fight. What's that?
That's a mount.
Yeah, it's,
Oh no,
it's- you can-
it gets better.
yeah,
The dismount of it.
yeah. If you dismount it, you know the fact that the floor disappears in attack, right? If you stand on it
Yeah.
too long. If you dismount the mount, it goes through the animation like the floor has disappeared till you fall on the ground.
That's pretty cool.
So
Oh, even better is that your character starts panicking too. Like,
yeah,
it's so perfect. It's well done. I
yeah,
gotta give them. We need more scenarios like that.
yeah. That's why I like it. It's a simple mount, but what the amount of effort they put into it makes me like it more. So
Yeah, I think what Mioni said. I had a conversation with him.
Shout out to
That they're
Mioni.
really working towards. They're basically really working towards called rewards. This expansion, like a lot more rewards and a lot more different type of rewards,
Mhm.
like rewarding players for doing things. So that's not too bad. That's pretty good.
Mhm.
That's 2 mounts, a bunch of glamour. Well, I say
Yeah.
glamour, but high end gear for doing a savage. Sorry, not savage. Chaotic 24.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm
interesting.
excited. Though
I'm
in
excited.
response, I really think they should have unlocked the Savage gear when the Alliance Raid dropped.
I think that they will.
No, when the original Alliance Raid dropped, they should have just unlocked Savage. In my
Oh,
opinion.
I'm not against that idea, but I think if they unlock it, then people will not have a need to just do all the chain of 1, 2, 3, and 4. They'll all just be spamming 4 and then
Yeah,
going backwards.
Yeah.
that's literally what
But
we want.
people
We
have
just
had-
look forward to get our weapons to go into
The thing is that
Ultimate with
people,
it. So
yeah, people have had 6 months by the time, no, 5 months by the time the Alliance Raid had come out, basically.
Mhm.
So, like the
it's been
stuff
6
that-
months now, so
yeah,
it's still not unlocked. You still have to go through the daily of just get it,
Yeah.
do 1, do 2, do 3, and then do 4. And by the time you want to do anything else, you're knackered. You're like, oh, I can't be asked.
so I think they should
I
have
still
just
have to do
unlocked
this
it.
gear, so yeah.
I mean, same. I still need to finish 4. Hell, I still need to finish last tier, so I can't really say much. I'm a scrub.
I finished this tier, one group, was close to finishing with another. And then I started doing Ultima, which was really fun, really hectic, really confusing. It was really
Hmm.
fun.
I don't think you can duty find the Alliance Raid, Savage Alliance Raids, Wobsy. I don't know. I don't think
You
you can.
can, but on Japan.
And there's going to be 6 tanks, right? Because there's 2 tanks in each party in Savage
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alliance.
there's
six
only
tanks. 6 tanks.
Like how it
Oh,
used
sorry,
to be
that's
back
what
in
it
the day.
Back
Ah.
in the day.
Remember remember Secret's Tower? I think it was Secret's Tower, right?
Yes.
Where you got
I remember.
you got the tanks on the towers, standing there clicking the tower. Then you got the tanks on the Iron Giant, and then you had the tank on the Behemoth. When mechanics were real and existed in that fight,
mechanics were real.
and that's the name of this
When they were
podcast
real.
episode.
Mechanics were real.
They were real, I swear. They were real. They hurt
I was
people.
there, man. I saw
there,
them.
I was there
I-
back in man.
Like I remember having to jump from platform to platform to avoid the attack in the middle from big dude guy.
From Big Dude Guy. Not
Like, I
Big
can't-
Dude Guy.
I can't remember his name. Big. He like curls up into a ball in the middle of the room, and then you have to jump off the side, and then you have to jump between platform to platform to destroy.
Oh, yeah,
Stuff.
that one. The one where if you get stuck in those little fucking electrical pods, you
Yeah,
just get fucking.
you had to do
stuck
that, though.
and people have to kill you. Yeah, you had to do it so he wouldn't get the energy to one shot you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, the good old days
do
of doing
guy.
mechanics when mechanics were fun. And then, the jump onto the platforms were good. You had to
Then
like,
you
kill
didn't-
ads on each platform and then keep jumping.
And then you, for some reason, on NA at least, you knew that you were on a different server based on how people fought the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you ever
Oh,
if you
yeah.
experienced that, because I think wasn't it Primal that would move the dragon to the north, and then if you were on Aether, they would keep the dragon in the middle, and then
Yeah, we used
both
to
of
keep it
them
in
would
the
then
middle, yeah.
complain about each other's mechanics.
Yep.
It didn't matter; you still killed it, but everyone would complain about how each one was optimal.
Oh man.
Oh, the good old days.
I myself used to love running
old
Coil
now.
as Monk. I used to be the sack puller for Coil. And remember sack pulling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was what was it 5? Yeah, I
What,
I think it was 5 I used to sack pull. Or was it 4? I think it was 5.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember the fights now. I just remember you had to load the trash beforehand. Or was it earlier than that? No, it was 1. 1 I would sack pull, right? Yeah, 1. Yeah, I would sack pull 1. Oh. At one point I got so good at sack pulling I didn't even have to die. I was just that good.
Oh, man. I remember. Oh, God. Fucking hell. I remember doing Twin Titania.
Well, obviously 30 minutes until the pre-show. So, so we're going to have to start wrapping up soon.
No worries.
For anyone that doesn't know.
And it was interesting because I liked Twin Titania because all the movement stuff, but I think I was playing Old Bard back then, the one with like Faux Requiem and stuff like that. Oh,
I mean, Old Bard was
Fire
great
Arrow.
because
Oh,
you had Shadow Bind, which was great for Medusa.
yep. You had all these good stuff, and now it's just trash.
Because you would
Well,
Shadow
it's not
Bind the giant so that you could easily stone it. And then because you had to stone it and then you'd hide behind it, right?
It has a level 27 hype train. But yeah, I miss the old days. The new days are okay. I feel like they're making a lot of classes kind of like easy. I'm looking at you, Painter.
Who has? Wait, what? No, we don't have a level 27 hype train. That's
No,
impressive.
on the Game Awards.
Oh, okay. I don't care about that. They've got level 31 hype train. You got me excited, Wobbsy. I had to look. I didn't. We got 2 people. I haven't got a level 27. Unless we can nerf the levels until 1 gifted sub is a level. In which case, then even then.
Yes. Just a note. I think we're as a group we're getting special things for subs this month, right? For Final Fantasy 14, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Twitch
thank you
Club.
for bringing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you gift subs, if you gift free subs, or if you subscribe to 3 different channels, you'll have the ability to gain a purple-colored version of the Snowman mount. Now, any affiliate and Twitch partner will be available as part of this, so make sure you support any affiliates. I know that Raijin streams, so please, if you want to support them, support Wobbsy. Oh, no, Wobbsy won't be playing 14, but like Mioni.
No, Wobbsy playing 14? Are you mad?
Like,
you go back in time?
how big is that chance? My MG is horrible. It's 100% right. If you gift free subs after, not right now, but it's not live yet. Yeah. To be fair, Wobbsy can ads now. Oh no, McLeod, you got ads.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't sub, McLeod. Please don't sub until next week. Then they'll count towards the. Please, if anyone.
It starts on the 16th of December, which is Monday.
If anyone does sub to us and their subscription ends soon, cancel your renewal, please. I'm telling you now, if you're sub to us, by the time this goes live, the event will go live. But if you're sub to us and you're watching right now, please cancel your renewal. Just cancel your renewal to your sub to us, and then
you cannot hear us do ads.
Yeah, and then resub next week if you want to resub. But cancel your renewal for now, and then resub once the scheme has died. If you want to resub, of course.
No, if you're done with this, you're done with this. But
yeah, if you're done with us, that's fine. Also, that's fair too. Like, you don't have to sub; you can just follow us. But like, I just want to say that if you want to wait till next week, that's completely fair. I'd rather you. God damn it, McLeod.
Just give subs next week.
I mean, I do plan to give subs next week, but The issue with that is only I will get the code. So, and I want the code because I like purple. So,
Actually, that McLeod made a big valid note. Will it count if we have the free Prime sub?
I mean, it
towards
just says
the
sub,
total
so
free?
it doesn't say it doesn't count. So I'm gonna guess it counts, right? It just says subscribe
hope
or
it
gift
does.
subscription, so it should count. I mean, you would still need to do two more subs, so you wouldn't. That wouldn't just be the only one you can do. You would have to pay for two
Oh, yeah.
others.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
oh, and you also get 50 Averite tickets as well.
Oh,
Sorry.
nice.
So,
GTA for our ticket.
Prime subs are not counted. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Rip Prime Subs.
How many subscriptions do I need to
No.
purchase or gift? Which tiers are eligible? Users may purchase or gift any combination of tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Please do never tier 3 for us. Users need to purchase free subscriptions of any tier, which can be tier 1 or any of the others, as long as it's free till purchases. The purchase subscription can be delivered all at once or over a time, of course, of the campaign, across multiple different channels or done on a single channel. Prime subscriptions are excluded. So,
Yeah, well, no worries. I
So,
think the
yeah,
irony is 2 plus subs are the same as a sub to 14, so
Yeah.
it's worth the cost.
And you get 50 Averite tickets. So,
Yes.
as we wrap this up, Prismund, is there anything you want to shout out or anything you want to say before we end?
I don't know. Good talks, good conversations. I'm glad we still agree mostly that 12 is not a great Final Fantasy.
Thank you.
For a few reasons. And I think yeah, like I'm gonna start streaming again consistently. So just in time for this great sub event. So I should maximize and get back into the groove of being consistent. So that's what the goal is before the new year, because New Year is coming and I gotta set some goals.
Consistency.
Let me
What about
get your
you?
Twitch. Make sure you go give them a follow.
Yes, please. I needs it.
I'm gonna make sure I am followed at least. I think I am.
All right,
Right?
thank you. I think you are.
Yeah, I am. Oh, thank God.
Aha, I
I
am not. Boom.
There we go.
I am now.
Thank you,
And I
Paul.
bet Moogle Ground isn't because I barely remember to follow people on Moogle Ground. I always feel bad when people follow on Moogle Ground, but I don't log into Moogle Ground because I don't really use it. There you go. Followed on Moogle Ground. I always feel bad following
Yay.
after they followed us for a long time, just because I just like I don't know why I feel bad because I've watched everything on my other account, but like and I'm like, oh my God, they've been following me for months and years on Moogle Ground, and I look and I haven't followed them back, and I'm like, is it awkward if I follow them now? Like,
It's not awkward if you don't just do it. Oh, side note, I just thought about this. Since you have Moogle go around as a separate profile, what if you give 3 subs out and then you raffle off the mount?
that's true. I could do that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know where the money's
Hey.
coming from, but yeah.
from my bank account.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should start wrapping up. Yeah, I do need more
Oh, yeah,
Mexican
yeah.
cheese. That's right. Obviously, I do need.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So, Paul,
hello.
shout outs.
Hello, I'm Paul. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to all the people that stream, people that are doing also the charity work this weekend. I hope you raise so much money for charity. For, if I remember correctly, it's for Make a Wish.
Yeah, make it wish.
So hopefully you do that. Chili's going to be in one of the races. I think in the race and the PvP.
Yeah.
I will not be in any because I did not know it was happening. Have been really out of it, and I also have a tournament this weekend. So yeah. So I hope you all have a great time, and I think it's the last possible podcast until next year. I don't know yet. I talked about it. I think we still got one more podcast before that.
We should have one more
Maybe.
on the 26th.
So until then,
Well, that'd be Boxing Day, but still.
that will be Boxing Day. Hope you all have a good Christmas, or if you don't have Christmas, then happy holidays. I hope you have amazing holidays, and see you in the new year. Have a good one.
As Paul has said, see you all. Have a happy holidays. I think I've talked enough. until next time, see you all in a couple of weeks, maybe, possibly. If not, next year. Hopefully not. Well, hopefully we'll see you next
If
year.
not, tomorrow on stream.
Anyway, bye!
Bye.
Bye!
Right.
Bye!